Hi, everyone. May 3rd, Wednesday, day 58. Stay safe at home. Ron Crider here at Victoria at Indian River Shores. As I say every day, love all those likes. Thank you. Keep them coming. It's my little tip to do this, and it's the gas that keeps my engine running here is you clicking on those little like buttons. Push the like button. A little shout out today to a few of my next door neighbor friends, Ellen L., Walter, Robert, Gail, Betsy, Mike, Sebastian, and Lisa. These are just a few of my next door friends. I have about 75 to 100 next door friends that watch pretty much every day. I can't give your names out every day, but I do appreciate the folks who do watch. And our weather for Vero Beach today, partly cloudy most of the day today. 75 degrees at 5:30 this morning. 10% chance of rain in our forecast today. High today will be about 80. The humidity today will be about 80. Tomorrow, Thursday, partly cloudy, about the same as today. The temperature will be between 73 and 80 tomorrow. That would be on Thursday. Dr. Fauci, the nation's premier infectious disease expert, offered a chilling warning of the dangers of prematurely reopening the country. The first global epicenter, Wuhan, China, is drawing up plans to test its entire population for COVID-19. The consequences for states and communities that don't follow reopening guidelines could be really serious, Dr. Fauci told the Senate Health, Education, Labor, and Pension Committee on Tuesday. Now, it's my own personal opinion. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of experience with pandemics. I mean, barely even knew what the word was when we first started talking about it. Therefore, our only guide has to be taking the advice from people like Dr. Fauci. And I do believe he's a pretty credible guy. It seems like both the left and the right seem to believe that he knows what he's talking about. So we have to be very careful about this. We're not out of the woods yet. I said this yesterday. We have to be most careful. Older people like me, the 79-year-old old guy sitting here, yes, I'm not venturing out. I don't need to go out. There's no reason for me to go out. So why tempt fate, like my grandmother used to say? Tempt fate, right? Hey, Dunkin' is officially serving hot drinks in double-walled paper cups at all of its U.S. locations. The new disposable drinkware replaces the coffee cup previously used in these. They were the styrofoam cups that they had been using. Now they're going to be paper. Dunkin' announced the substantial change on Monday, a transition that was in the works for 2 years. The coffee chain will also shift to exclusive use of recyclable hot coffee lids in all of its American locations this summer. The Florida Department of Health has opened up a 24-hour COVID-19 call center. The number is, I'm going to put it up on the screen for you, 1-866-779-6121. If you have any questions, you can also email to COVID-19 at flhealth.gov. Email responses will be sent during the call center hours, and the call center hours are 24 hours a day. So yesterday I told you about Cleveland Clinic. Here's another option if you have some questions about COVID-19. 1-866-779-6121. Welcome back to the Ocean Grill. That's what you'll see when you go over there. And this the last day for stone crab claws. My favorite stone crab claws is May the 15th. So you got a couple of more days to get over there and get those stone crab claws. They are open every night for dinner from 5 until 9 p.m. And if you scroll down here, you can click on their grab and go menu. They have lots of food that you can grab and go. Grab and go at the Ocean Grill is open between 11 and 9, 7 days a week. They have toilet paper, $1.50 a roll, great crab cakes and steaks. Call this number, 772-231-5409, 772-231-5409. We love the Ocean Grill. They have plenty of room to distance seat you there, so you can go over there for dinner, but they also have great grab and go things. And get those crab cakes. The crab cakes are wonderful. And also the stone crab, very expensive stone crabs. Might be a better place to get them for less money. Not necessarily better stone crabs, just maybe a little bit less money. Anyway, one more thing to tell you today, and we'll move into the numbers. Broadway in New York City will remain closed until at least September. Also, the Metropolitan Opera is having its problems. They don't even know when they're going to reopen. So not a good thing. But the most important thing is, first, it's health. Health is everything. Now, I know this is a really delicate balance between balancing out your health and balancing out your financial future. And can we get back to work? Should we get back to work? We need to get back to work. We need our paychecks. But we also need to be healthy. It won't do us very much good if we're dead. Or we kill other people as a result of not being obedient and doing the right thing. Okay, I'm going to jump into the numbers. Like I say, I'm trying to get these up every day by 1 o'clock. Hopefully I can. I don't get the new numbers. They start coming in about 11 o'clock every morning. Then I have to kind of calculate what they are so I can give you the differences. And then I have to do them, and then I have to edit them, and then I have to post them. So please understand, I'm doing the best I can. I'm going as quickly as I can. So here come the numbers, back in a flash. Okay, folks, here are the numbers for the state of Florida for the 13th of May. Today is Wednesday. Total people tested in the entire state of Florida, 595,478. Positive cases, 42,402. Now, of the 595,478 that were tested, there were an additional 15,152 that was made between yesterday and today. However, the 595 does include the 15,162. So yesterday, for the entire state of Florida, they did a total of 15,162. On positive cases, 42,402. There were an additional 479 that showed up yesterday that's part of that 42,402. On the negative cases, 552,361. There were 14,680 additional yesterday. That's part of the 5,250. Those were additional, and those are the good cases. Now let's go and take a look at the hospitalizations for the entire state of Florida. Hospitalizations for the entire state of Florida were 7,595, and that includes 177 that were added yesterday. As far as deaths are concerned for the entire state of Florida, that number is 1,827. There were 48 additional deaths between yesterday and today, but the 1,827 does include those numbers. Okay, folks, here in Indian River County, total number of cases tested so far, 2,456. That's 53 additional between yesterday and today. Positive, 102, and of the 102, there were no additional since yesterday. Negative, 2354. 2354. There were 53 since yesterday, but that's included in the 2354. Now let's take a look at the hospitalizations in Indian River County. Indian River County has a total of 25 hospitalizations. There were no additional hospitalizations since yesterday, and good to say there are 9 deaths in our county, and there were no additional deaths over yesterday. So if you actually look back over it, since I started doing it this way and have a list of all of the numbers, back from Saturday, there was only 1 death, and that took place between Sunday and Monday, but there were no additional deaths in the past 3 days for Indian River County. That's Vero Beach, and that's where we live. Now let's go to Dade County. Here we are in Dade County, 117,732 total people tested. They've attested an additional 1,760 over the previous day. 14,468, that includes 83 over yesterday. These are the positive cases, so they added 83 new positive cases since yesterday. Negative cases, 103,070, those are the good numbers. And of the ones they tested, 1,676 are negative cases. Let's take a look at the hospitalizations in Dade County now. Hospitalizations 2208, and they added 64 additional hospitalizations since yesterday. Deaths in Dade County, it's 518, and there were 13 additional deaths in Dade County over yesterday. But the total number of deaths in Dade County are 518. In Broward County, there were 69,672 total people tested in Broward County, and that's an additional 1,538 over the previous day. Positive cases, 5,998 in Broward County, and that's an additional 25 positive cases in Broward County over yesterday. Negative cases, 63,615, and that's 1,514 additional negative cases. Those are the good cases in Broward County. Hospitalizations now for Broward County. Broward County hospitalizations are 1163, and that includes 19 additional since yesterday. The deaths in Broward County are 267, and that includes 9 new deaths since yesterday, and that's in Broward County. Okay, here, folks, in Palm Beach County, 46,012 are the total number of people who were tested in Palm Beach County, and that includes 2,643 over yesterday. That's included in that number. Positive cases, 4,176, and that includes 83 new positive cases over yesterday. And negative cases, 41,609, and that includes 2,562 new negative cases. Always remember the negative cases, the green ones are the new ones. Now in Palm Beach County, total hospitalizations are 704, 32 additional since yesterday, and that's included in the 704. There were 9 new deaths down there, bringing the total to 254 in Palm Beach County. They added 9 new deaths in Palm Beach County in the last 24 hours. Now the total is 254. Okay, here we are in Martin County. Total people tested 2,738 in Martin County, and that includes they only added 42 more cases of being tested in Martin County since yesterday. The positive cases in Martin County were 275. They added 1 new positive case in Martin County, included in the 275. Negative cases, 2,461, and they added 41 new positive cases. There was no change in either the hospitalizations or the deaths in Martin County over yesterday. So that remains at 6 deaths total for Martin County and 49 hospitalizations. All righty, here we are in St. Lucie County. Total people that have been tested in St. Lucie County through 11 o'clock today, 5,574. That includes 57 additional tests since yesterday. All right, let's take a look at the positive cases. 299 positive cases in St. Lucie County. They added 9 additional since yesterday. That's part of the 299. And the 5,271 negative cases, that includes 48 new over yesterday. And there is no change in the deaths, a total of 26, no change since yesterday, and no change for the hospitalizations since yesterday. In Brevard County, total people tested 13,269. They added 33. That's part of the 13,269. Then there was a correction on the positives. The positives were 344, so there was a negative there by 2. Then the negatives was 12,932, and there was a correction there of that was now 35 additional negatives. And if we take a look at the hospitalizations in Brevard County were -2 because there's only a total of 50 there right now, and the deaths was a correction in the deaths, and that brings it to a total of 9. And that's exactly a total of how many they have had up there since we started keeping track of this. That's in Brevard County. Okay, here in Orange County, total tested 39,604. They added 1,190 new testings up there. That's part of the 39,604. 1,553 positives. That's 16 more than they had yesterday in positives. Those are the not good ones. And then 38,015, and that includes 1,174 positives between yesterday and today. Now let's go over here and take a look at hospitalizations. Hospitalizations, 281. They added 6 since yesterday. That's still part of that 281. And as far as deaths are concerned, in Orange County, they added 1. Yesterday was 35. Today, it's a total of 36 in Orange County, and that would be Orlando. All righty, now we're going to take a look at the big numbers here. I can't give you comparisons numbers because these change constantly. The United States total, 1,371,395 in cases. U.S. deaths, 82,461. 82,461. Global cases, 4,292,139, and global deaths, 293,241. Okay, folks, those are the numbers as of 11 o'clock this morning, put out by the Florida COVID-19 Data and Surveillance Dashboard. These are the most official numbers, and they won't change until tomorrow. Now, these numbers over here that I'm showing you right now, these numbers change every hour. As they are updated, they're changed immediately. But as far as the county-by-county numbers, they don't change until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. I always like a little bit of useless bits of information. Back where I come from, we used to call these UBIs. So you've heard the word card shark. That guy's a card shark. Well, let me tell you the rest of the story. Card sharp, S-H-A-R-P, dates back to 1880s, the time of the Wild West saloons, card rooms, and it evolved into card shark by the 1940s, long before card sharks could have solidified the change. Oddly enough, both card shark and card sharp, S-H-A-R-P, make sense in their own usage. Sharpening in the 19th century was a slang word that meant swindling. It was used in a variety of activities, not just gambling. For instance, a con man posing as a preacher in the Old West might be known as a gospel sharp, S-H-A-R-P. Shark, in this regard, comes from S-C-H-U-R-K-E, a German word that means cheater. A card sharp, S-H-A-R-P, then could very well also be a card shark. So actually, it started out being a card sharp, S-H-A-R-P. Another common English word is derived from S-C-H-U-R-K-A, which means to get out of or cheat one's responsibilities. So just something to think about. I like useless bits of information. So when somebody says, is that guy a card shark? You'll say, do you mean shark or sharp? You'll say, what are you talking about? Say, well, hey, listen, it's on the internet. Check it out. Go to Wikipedia. It's got to be true. So if it's on the internet, you know it has to be true. Today's thoughts for today. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. You have to be a dreamer. You have to dream. You have to think. You have to come up with original ideas, and they have to be your ideas. Okay, be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having even more if you're thankful for what you have. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you'll never, ever have enough. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough. Many of life's failures are people who didn't realize how close they were to success when they gave up. So sometimes people just right there at the finish line, almost at the finish line, and they don't finish, but they don't even know they're at the finish line. You've seen a lot of those running movies and so forth where the guy comes in 4 hours after the whole race is over, but he finished, and he was better remembered in that race than the guy who came in number one. So I think we all should win, and we should all try to be winners, but we have to finish. So that's a very important thing today. Have a really great day. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. I'll be back again tomorrow, sometime around 1 o'clock tomorrow. Have a really great day. And you thought you were going to get out of here without seeing our beautiful beaches here at the Victoria Condominium, 5680A1A here in Vero Beach. Sorry about the noise in the background. Those microphones are really sensitive, and the wind was blowing, and I didn't have a cover over it. This is taken from the South Bridge going over to the beach. We have a North and South Bridge for those of you who don't live here. This was filmed a couple of days ago. I think this was filmed, actually, it might have been done yesterday, May the 12th, 2020. Isn't that a beautiful beach? As you can see, it is very crowded. We have a lot of trouble with just so many people here on the beach, just totally jammed up with people. I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding. Isn't that fantastic? And this is taken from the North Bridge, the North Overpass, as they say. That's the ocean side of the condominium building, Victoria, main building, 5680 A1A. Now we're looking south down the beach to our neighbors, and we'll swing around here just a little bit and take another look at our fabulous beach. But look at this. Where are the people? And it's pretty much like this even during non-pandemic times. Seldom do you see more than a half a dozen people out here on our beaches at any one time, unless it's people from our building, of course. Okay, folks, thank you very much for watching. Give me a like if you like this video. I always appreciate those likes. Let me know if you'd like to see some other video at the end here. I'll be happy to do so. And have a really great Wednesday. And if you're watching on Thursday, have a great Thursday as well.